Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today we're doing my summer TBR. We have, I think, 10 books that I want to read this summer, because why not make a summer TBR and make my life probably a little bit harder. We do have about 5 audiobooks, so I don't own these books yet. If I like them, I will buy them, but they're just books that I want to read, but I don't have the money to buy them right now. So I want to listen to the audiobooks at least, because I have the audiobooks. I forgot the name of the app right now. I don't know. My mind is blanking on the app that I listen to audiobooks on. But yeah. And then we have 5 physical books. So yeah, that is about 10. Okay, we're gonna do the physical books first, and then the audiobooks, because I already have the physicals right here next to me. So yeah. Lighting, kind of bad, because I don't want to turn on the big light right now. But yeah, let's just get into this, because why not? First, we have The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. And this one I was gifted to by one of my mom's friends, because I think they finished it and gave me their copy. And I have been wanting to read this because it is popular. I've heard good things about it. I just heard it's a very good read, and why not? I'm pretty sure this is also the author that wrote Daisy Jones and the Six, and I also do want to read that. I think this is the same author. Not entirely sure. But yeah. And why not read this? It is, I think, I'm pretty sure this is a romance. I don't know if she ends up with, I don't know really anything about this. I just know it's popular and I want to read it. But I'm pretty sure this is a romance. It is a fiction, actually. Okay. It is the same author as Daisy Jones and the Six. Okay. But this one, I guess she's in Hollywood, or no, she is a Hollywood icon, and she tells the truth about her life. Okay. Well, it's not bad, actually. I am kind of excited for that. So yeah. Book number 1 out of 10. Next we have Iron Gold by Pierce Brown, because I have Iron Gold and Dark Age. I don't have Lightbringer yet because I'm broke. And yeah. So once I finish Iron Gold and Dark Age, I'll buy Lightbringer, if I don't do that before finishing both. But yeah, this is book 4 in the Red Rising saga. I have read the Red Rising trilogy. This is 10 years after after the first 3 books. So this one, we aren't always in Darrow's POV. We have multiple point of views in this book, and we're not just in Darrow's. So we get more, I think. I know this one, I want to say, is not most people's favorite. I know Red Rising and this one, I think, aren't people's favorite in the series, but they do like them. But I just want to continue the series, because I do want to finish series, and I don't know when Red God is coming out, and I do want to be ready for that. So yeah. And why not finish this series this year, because I did start it last year, like October-ish. So yeah. And I just want to read this. I don't know, I have tandem read all 3 of the first ones. I tandem read Red Rising, Golden Sun, and Morning Star. I don't know if I will do that for this one, because I don't know if I really want to listen to the audiobook. But if not, I'll just physically read it. And if I do, great. If I do tandem read it. But yeah, this one is the biggest out of all 3 of that all of the ones I haven't read yet. No. This is the biggest one in the Red Rising series that I would be reading. Because the first 3 aren't as big. No, actually, no. I think Morning Star is a little bit tinier, but yeah. Yeah, that's all. That's all about that one. Next one. Next we have The Book Thief by Marcus something. I'm not going to if I don't know how to pronounce their last name or name, I'm not even going to try. But this one is about World War II, and I'm guessing this girl's life during that or something. I don't know much about it. I know it is a movie. And this one is apparently, I think, like, ranked one of the saddest books ever. But this one, she finds a book at her brother's graveyard, and it's her first act of book thievery. So begins a love affair with books and words. Okay. Yeah. I guess that is why it's called The Book Thief. Okay. I've never actually read the synopsis for this, but it is 1939 Nazi Germany. So the country is holding its breath. Death has never been busier and will become busier still. Okay. I have seen like one TikTok of this, but that didn't really give any spoilers. Okay, but yeah, this one I just want to read, so I'm going to, hopefully, because I've had this for about a year now, and I just need to get to it soon. But that's book number 3. Next one. This one is technically my mother's. She bought this for herself. But we have Rings of Fate by... I'm blanking on how... I know how to say this person's name. I just blanking on it. But this one, I've read the synopsis already, and it is a beautiful, beautiful hardcover. I don't really see anything back, but my light that I have blocking it, but it's gorgeous. Could care less for the sprayed edges, but yeah. The end papers are both the same on both sides, so I don't really need to show you the back, but this one, I just want to read, get it off of my TBR, and yeah, that is all I have for this book, that I have to say about it, honestly. My mom has already read it, and she liked it, so why not read it, too? But, okay, sorry, I had to plug in my phone. Next and final physical book that I have that I want to get to is City of Sullen Sinners by Kayla Edwards. I do know the first book is now traditionally published, that you can find in bookstores now, which, great for Kayla. Kind of sad for me, because I don't know if I'll be able to get the last 2 that are out in the original indie editions, but because I have the first 2 in the indie editions, but I have started this one before, as I probably already said on this channel multiple times. I got to part 2, wasn't feeling like reading this anymore, so I soft DNF'd it for a while and never picked it back up, and I just want to continue the series, which seems to be a common theme on a lot of my videos. Just continuing continuing series. But yeah, this one is a continuation of book 1. I don't know if I will say anything really about it because it's second book in a series, but apparently a lot of things happen in this, and I just wasn't feeling that at the time, so I never picked it back up. But yeah, I think these next few months I should hopefully, excuse me, if I don't know if I'll physically read it. I have my Kindles, I can read it on there, and I probably also can get the audiobook for this. So if I don't feel like physically reading it or reading it on Kindle, I'll get the audiobook and to listen to it. I just want to get this off of my TBR, and yeah, that's all. So, but I just love these covers. I don't necessarily love this one because it has a spider, and I just like spiders. But yeah. So yeah. And why not read more about Damien Castle? Because the man that he is. Yeah. So that's all for the physical reads. I do have some on this little notepad for audiobooks that I want to read. So first one, we have Hollow by Selena Myers, which I'm pretty sure this is a vampire inspired book. I do know I have watched Selena's TikToks, her YouTube, and I want to see how she wrote this book, and it just sounds good. So, why not? I don't know anything else about it. I just know it's like an 8-hour audiobook, and I can finish that in like 2 days if I have it on like ×2 speed, which is usually the speed I have my audiobooks at anyways. But yeah, one is Ginger Ale, because easily influenced by Heated Rivalry. Okay, next one of the audiobooks I want to read this summer, well, listen to this summer, is A Soul to Keep by Opal Rain. I'm pretty sure I just didn't say her last name correctly, but this one is, I'm pretty sure, a monster romance, and honestly, I just like the cover and I want to read it. I judge a book by its cover, which is also with this next one after. But this one, don't know anything. Okay, most of these I don't know anything about, which is why, yeah. But yeah, that's all I have for that one. Okay, next one, we have The Prince Without Sorrow. I don't know how to say this person's name, but I'll have the books on the screen, probably over here. But yeah, I judged the book on its cover, and I want to read it. It's a very unique and pretty cover, and it just makes me want to read it. It seems like a cozy, like, fantasy book. I do know this is a fantasy book, and that's basically it. I think I have read the synopsis, I just forgot about it. So I can't even say anything about it. But yeah. Next one, we have Normal People by Sally Rooney. This one, I've heard a lot of people say this is like a good beginner literary fiction book, and I have read other literary fiction books, but this one hasn't been ready, and I do have it on hold, so by the time it is ready, it will be in like summertime, so it's going to be on my TBR. But I just heard it's a good book to introduce people to literary fiction, and I want to see what the hype is about this book is, so we're adding it to it. We have one more, final last one on this TBR for summer. which is The Bright Years by Sarah DeMoff. Yeah, I've seen and heard wonderful things about this book, and I want to know what people are talking about, obviously. And, yeah. Excuse me for a second as I drink some ginger ale. But this one is, I guess, I want to say like an emotional literary fiction book. And that's all I know. I haven't read the synopsis for this one. I just heard it's really good. But yeah. I know I have other like audiobooks and books on my TBR that I also want to read it this summer, but I figured having 10 or something on a list that I could like cross out, because I know these ones I might not, or I might read in the summer, so it's like a goal to like cross them out. Like for my 2026 TBR, I have read quite a few of those actually, and just cross them out as a little achievement, because I like doing that. But I figured these ones are doable. Some of them are short, some of them are intimidating, some of them are romances, some of them are literary fiction, some I think there's fantasy, that's all. But yeah, but those are the ones I want to read this summer, mainly. I know I'm gonna read other books, obviously. But yeah, that is all I have for this video. If you want to like see me read or listen to any of these in like a reading vlog, leave down a comment and say which one, and I will probably do that video with those books. Who knows? But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you want, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.